Conversation 21. The Metal Box. While Natalie looks at Mariana's comic book collection, she sees a metal box that catches her eye. What's in that box? My most precious comic is in there. Do you want to see it? Yes, I would like to see it. Look. Oh, is it very old? Yes, it's more than 100 years old. It's from the United States. It's called Little Nemo in Slumberland. What is it about? It's about a boy who has strange dreams. Wow, I bet it's expensive. How much did it cost? I don't know. I don't remember. How come you don't know? Did you buy it a long time ago? I think it's time to go back to my father. Conversation 22. Charlie. Lawrence Windsor calls Charlie down, the cleaner of the house. Charlie enters the room, where Alice and Lawrence are having tea. He sits with them, and Alice asks him questions about the day of the robbery. Charlie, Mr. Windsor says you are Welsh. Yes, I'm from Cardiff. Like my father. Wada. Great. Wada. Okay, if you don't mind, let's talk about the day of the robbery. Did anything strange happen? It was yesterday, right? Yes, it was yesterday, Saturday. Everything was normal, nothing out of the ordinary, except one thing. What? When I was cleaning downstairs, I heard someone opening the coat wardrobe. Why is that strange? Because it was so hot yesterday. Who needs a coat when it's so hot? What time was that? At 10:30 in the morning. Conversation 23. The gardener. Once Charlie leaves the room, Alice tells Lawrence Windsor what she thinks about Charlie. He seems like a good guy. He's very smart. Yes, he is a good guy. He is very intelligent. Did you look for something in the coat wardrobe? No, it wasn't me. Now, tell me about the gardener. What's his name? Where is he from? The gardener's name is called Artur. He's Polish. He is 30 years old. He hasn't been working here for long. How long has he been working here, exactly? He has been working here for 6 months. He is an excellent gardener. He looks after the plants very well. He loves his job. Do you think the gardener could be the thief? I don't think so. He seems trustworthy. He's a good person. Moreover, he almost never comes inside the house. Great. Maybe he can tell us something helpful about the robbery. I hope so. I'll call him. Conversation 24. Artur. The gardener, Artur, enters the room. Alice asks him several questions about the day of the robbery. Artur is tall and slim and has brown hair. He wears glasses, which are broken and have been stuck together with tape. Good morning, Artur. Good morning. My name is Alice. I'm investigating the robbery. Can I ask you some questions? Sure, no problem. Are you a police officer? No, I'm not a police officer. I'm just helping Mr. Windsor. Very well. What would you like to know? I just want to know if anything unusual happened in the house yesterday, the day of the robbery. Yes, I think I saw something strange, but I'm not sure. Why aren't you sure? See my glasses. They're broken. They broke yesterday while I was working, so I couldn't see very well. What did you see? It was a very hot and sunny day. However, around 10:30 in the morning, I think I saw someone leave the house wearing a big coat and a hat. A hat? Yes, I couldn't see very well, but I'm almost certain. Conversation 25. The first suspect. Artur leaves the room, and Alice tells Lawrence what she thinks about the person with the coat and the hat.
Why are you surprised by a person wearing a hat?
We saw a tall man wearing a hat in Robert Green's shop.
Really?
Yes. Do you know a tall man that always wears a hat?
No one comes to mind. Wait, now I remember. There was a tall man wearing a hat near the house yesterday, but I think he is a reporter. Do you think he's the thief?
I don't know, but we saw a tall man in a hat in Robert Green's shop before the robbery.
Maybe it's the thief.
Yes, I think it could be. Conversation 26. The cooks. Then, Lawrence Windsor calls down the two cooks, Liz and Jacob, who are married. Both of them are around 60 years old. They have been working with Lawrence Windsor's family since they were young. They care for Lawrence a lot. He is like a son to them.
Good morning.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours.
I would like to know if you saw something strange yesterday, on the day of the robbery. Something out of the ordinary.
I don't think so. Everything was the same as usual. What do you think, Jacob? It was a very quiet day. We didn't cook anything until the evening.
No one ate before dinner?
I didn't have lunch at home because I went out to visit some friends.
And Mariana?
I spoke with Mariana at midday. She wasn't hungry. She was very excited about a new comic. That girl loves her comics. She reminds me of her father with his art collection.
Okay, one last question. Is it the first time that things have disappeared from the house?
No. Come to think of it, it's not. Things have been disappearing a lot lately. Just a week ago, a beautiful and very valuable silver salt shaker disappeared.
Conversation 27. The discussion. Once Liz and Jacob leave the room, Alice asks Lawrence Windsor a few questions. Liz and Jacob are a very nice couple.
Yes, they are part of the family. I care about them a lot.
Is it normal for Mariana to skip lunch?
Yes, sometimes she's not hungry, especially when she has a new comic book to read.
Do you buy her comics?
Yes, we always fight about it.
Why?
Because she always wants very expensive comic books. She spends a lot of money on them. I tell her to be more careful. I know her collection is important to her, but she's just a girl. She shouldn't spend so much money on comics.
Do you fight about it often?
Yes. A few days ago we had a big fight over a very expensive comic that she wanted to buy. It was far too much money for a comic if you ask me.
Conversation 28. The nanny. Next, Lawrence Windsor calls down Mariana's nanny. The nanny is called Pauline. She is 20 years old. Her hair is black and curly, and she has dark skin and green eyes. Hi, Pauline. So you are Mariana's nanny?
Hi. Yes, I am.
Do you spend the whole day with her?
During summer, I usually spend all day with her. The rest of the year, she spends most of the day at school. While she's at school, I go to university. I'm studying teaching. One day, I will be a teacher to lots of kids, like Mariana.
That's great. What about on the weekends?
On the weekends, Mariana usually stays in her bedroom. She never wants to go out.
What does she do in there?
She reads her comic books. She loves those comic books more than anything.
Did anything strange happen yesterday?
I don't know. I wasn't home at all yesterday. I went to Oxford to visit my parents.
Conversation 29. The security guard. When Pauline leaves the room, Alice asks Lawrence some questions. Pauline seems like a good nanny, but is it normal that Mariana is alone in the house, like she was yesterday?
Yes, not often, but it does happen sometimes. Mariana is old enough to stay by herself. Moreover, our security guard is always at home, along with Liz, Jacob, and the others.
Who is the security guard? What's his name? Where is he?
The security guard is called Daniel. He is Portuguese, but he speaks very good English.
How old is he?
He is around 40.
Has he worked here long?
Yes, he has worked here for 5 years.
Is he good at his job?
Yes, he is very good at his job. His main task is to control the security cameras. There has never been a robbery at the house. Until yesterday.
Conversation 30. Daniel. Lawrence calls Daniel, the security guard, so that Alice can ask him some questions. Hello, I have a few questions about yesterday, if that's not a problem.
Sure, that's not a problem.
To start, did anything strange happen yesterday?
I don't remember anything strange. I was watching the cameras all day. No one strange is seen entering the house in the video footage.
Does anyone else have a key, apart from the other employees?
No, only those who work here have a key, apart from Mr. Lawrence and the girl.
I see. Do you think we can see the recordings from the security cameras?
Of course, no problem. I will get the tablet, which has everything on it.